Right now we're just showing off Endurance match in Metro Square. It's our kind of like our times level, like New York City. Right now I'm playing as Meat Wagon. Meat Wagon is one of our medium class cars, and I'm about to use this special, which is becoming the gurney who is strapped to some dynamite, and you see a guy like trying to get out of it. As you can see, old guy trying to yell and scream. With that weapon, it's very dangerous. It does one of the most out of any weapon in the game, but enemy vehicles can shoot it down with about 25 hit points. So they use a couple missiles on it, they can shoot it down. So as you can see there, I got shot down pretty quickly, but if people don't hit me, you know, I can do a lot of damage. So now I'm just facing a death warrant right here. I'm just using my homing and fire missiles right now. But it's nice to get a lot of those, and so you can just, they're good fire and forget weapons. Right now, here's a charge up weapon called the Swarmer. You can see those red missiles on the side of me. You watch those, and when they're all the way red, you can see that they're fully charged. They'll do the max damage you can get. Right here's our remote bomb. It's great to stick onto enemies and onto environment, and then when people drive by, you can hit them good. So I'll show you some destructibles now. Here's the Statue of Liberty. Throw it on her. You can see the little cutaway window up there, and all of a sudden now you can see it in stage 2. Hit that. You see this blow up. Now the head flew over here and destroyed this part of the city up there, and now I got frozen. And then over here now you have the Statue of Liberty head in the game. It's nice. You can hide behind it in games. If you're just playing with your friends, sometimes it's fun just to like be shooting this. And once you get it rolling pretty good, it's fun to play like a little bit of like a soccer game, really. You know, here's our toy store. It's really beat up now, so there's not a lot of show, but there's little alleyways. You drop down, now you're into the subway. It's a good little area to avoid people. There's great pickups down here. You know, a lot of people don't come down here because they're just like, oh, what's it worth? You know, you think that it's not. All the good weapons are probably going to be up top, but really all the good weapons are down below. So you can see a health pickup. So we got, you know, we have about 4 or 5 different derivs in this map. So say you're playing with your friends that are about 4 to 6 players, maybe 4-player split screen or 3-on-3 online. You can make the map smaller so then it fits how many players you have. So if you only have 4 guys, you don't have to play this giant map where you're going to be searching for guys more than you're actually fighting. So got stuff down here, everything's destructible. Take you up to some of our favorite spots that we think are memorable in the game. Mega Guns is one, yes, everybody likes that. And you can see that in the bottom left corner where it says 209 right now. And you can tell when you have them. I'll hurry and waste all of them so you can see what it looks like when you don't have them. As you can see how fast they're going, and that I have 2 streams. It's, you know, they're awesome to have. They do a ton of damage, and then with not, this is your normal, and you can see how slow it's going. So that is not, you know, that's one. And then this one right here, the power missile. This is my favorite weapon. The best thing to do right now is to freeze somebody and then use the power missile, because the power missile doesn't move. It just, it doesn't home. It just goes straight. So it's nice to make sure you have somebody lined up, and then you hit them, like that, for example. As you can see, 2 of them almost killed Sweet Tooth right there. That's how strong it is. Sweet Tooth likes to try to run away. There you go. Okay, so good place is up here. You get a lot of good pickups on the way, and then this bridge can get destroyed. As you can see, when you look up that I'm shooting at, there's the Mega Guns, and then here's a power missile right there. So you have to decide on which one you want to get, but this bridge is actually destructible. It takes a lot of hit points to finally get it to go down, but once it goes down, it ends up forming a ramp, and then you have to choose which way you're going to jump. With my luck, I won't be able to get it down, but anyways, it usually, so then you jump left or right, whichever one you want. Another good place is right over here. Go up through the store, and then here's like the library. You make this jump that I just missed, and then of course Outlaw just took the weapon that I was looking for. But here's another good spot. People don't know about this area, so holy cow, they're ruthless. All right, I'll hurry and get them off me real quick. That's me rear firing the gurneys, so you don't always have to be looking at your opponents when you're shooting at them. They can be chasing you and you can be shooting from behind, and that's a good way to get rid of them. There's a cool little hidden room that a lot of people don't see. You know, you can tell that you think something's back there. You're not sure. You can just shoot that down. There's a health pickup, which is great. Power Homer, one of our stronger weapons. Actually, it's called the Stalker Missile now. And here's the jump that I was trying to get to, but there's that. That's a good area for like health, because health respawns the slowest out of any pickup in the game. So it's nice to know where those are. Here's a Mega Gun. Mega Guns and powers are like there's the least amount of those in every map, so they're the most prized possession. But for the most part, they're in, you know, like memorable locations. This one's kind of lower, but it's memorable because now you're going down into here. Then you can go up through this jump. And actually, it's a dead end now, but if you go into the museum, you can destroy the whale, and the whale will become a bridge right now.
There's a lot of shortcuts and interconnectedness.
Yes, in almost every one of our maps, we have at least one of these kind of where it's like, you don't know it's there until maybe somebody accidentally does it, or you watch somebody do it, and then you're like, oh wow, look at that. The whole map is changed now because of this one thing. So as you can see, I just destroyed the whale there, and now I'm in that bridge that was just a dead end right there. So, you know, these subways are, for that example, that's very dangerous. Like, see that, you're like, oh, you're fine, and then you get hit by one of those subway tracks. That almost killed me. Or not subway tracks, but a subway rather. So, but with the subway, you can always destroy these, and if somebody's like right in front of it, or you're chasing somebody and they're trying to pass it, it's nice to shoot the subway and you can actually destroy it. And then it can bounce off and hit people and do major damage. So, for example, there's that, and then you blow it up. And if somebody was down here, they would have been in trouble. So, you know, that's a lot of New York City Metro Square map. I think I've showed you guys quite a bit, maybe a little bit more than some of us wanted to. Maybe David wanted to show you guys more of this than I did, but that's the gist of it. I know he showed a lot of that stuff. So, you know, just like all of our other maps, almost everything is destructible. You can just see it, me just destroying these buildings, trees. You can go in and, you know, destroy pillars, bookstores, little computer desks. Really almost anything. Obviously the big buildings you can't destroy, but you can destroy the outside of almost everything. You'll catch buildings on fire, so on and so much.